400 meters relay because you've seen enough of that. But there's actually some aspect you didn't really see of him. Usain Bolt actually dancing, dancing to the crowd, music playing and all that, and really, really needed to wow the crowd after setting that 4x100 meters record. And after that, this is the display. Just enjoy it.
Never put him down as the Proclaimers fan.
He's a dancer.
The words are up there on the big screen. He'll be able to sing along.
What a fantastic moment. That is sheer class.
He's a bit of a dude in the nightclub, I'm told.
I remember once asking him, where'd you get your dance moves from? He says, my dad takes credit for them all, but I'm not too sure.
Knew he would. He obliged.
Well, I think you said it, John, as Bolt once again soaks up the applause and produces the familiar pose.
Money in the bank!
Money in the bank, he says. But the way it started from Adam Jamili was fantastic. He got away well, and England started with the momentum.
Commonwealth Games, I had my heart in my...
But that's something you don't get to see often. But Usain Bolt, of course, he just came. People were actually upset that he didn't do the 100 meters and 200 meters. Come on, he wasn't even at the Jamaican trials simply because he was injured. So, by virtue of the fact that he's the greatest right now in the world, 100 meters, 200 meters, world champion, and of course, he just needed to add that flair to Jamaicans in 4x100 meters relay. If he wasn't there, of course, we knew they definitely would have won the 4x100 meters relay. I think they just needed that iconic figure competing at the Commonwealth Games and giving him more like, what?
Not just Jamaica. I think the Commonwealth Games
needed blessed to have Usain Bolt there.
I need to see him. Was he doing a zone today or something?
I think that's what I was trying to do. Okay, now what Commonwealth Games, of course, is over. We'll show you the medals table much later on the program. But definitely, Nigeria team will be competing at the African Athletics Championships, which is starting this Sunday. So definitely no rest for them. Most of the teams, the athletes are expected to return to the country tomorrow. Okay, these are the athletes that will be competing in the 100 meters, 200 meters, and 4x100 meters event. You have Blessing Okagbare, of course, leading the pack there. Gloria Sumo, Loretta Ozo, Deborah Odeyemi, and Justina Sule, Wayemi Litson. These are the girls that will be competing in the 100 meters, 200 meters, and 4x100 meters relay. For the men, you have Mark Jerks, of course, is leading the pack there. Mazarvos, Edwards, Orogene Aguero, Obina Metu, Divine Oduduru, of course, that's another young star there. He started the 4x100 meters relay. And Shea Ogunlewe, all of them will be in the 100 meters. And the 400 meters and the 4x100 meters, we have Folashade Abugo, Molara Motosho, Patience Okuna, and Ada Benjamin Funke Oladayo will also be there for the women. Then for the men, of course, you have your usual suspects will be there for the men. These are the ones you have: Robert Simpson, you have Urukwe, Yanko, and Akerele Omenzia. You have Noah Ako and Issa Salihu. The usual guys, definitely, they will be there for the 400 meters and 4x400 meters relay. The 110 meters hurdles and 400 meters hurdles, you have Nico Derby, Amaka, you have Tirona Kings, Alex Almin, Martin Sogiraki, Kemi Francis, Amechi Monson, Miles Ukauma. These are the boys and, of course, the girls that will be participating in that. For the 800 meters, you just have one boy. Talking about David, definitely he will always be the one. And for the long jump and triple jump, you have Amadi Chinazom, you have Samson Idiata, Hamid Suleiman, Blessing Ibrahim, Tosin Oke, and Olumide Olamigoke. Tosin Oke and Olumide Olamigoke will be competing in the triple jump. Remember, Tosin Oke actually got silver in the final of the long jump. Well, one of the men that actually showed that, of course, the Commonwealth Games was not all about the women. You still have the men competing in that. Let's take a look at the medals table. What is it like? Well, Nigeria, 36 medals, which is really huge. 11 gold medals, 11 silver, and 14 bronze medals. England, of course, led the way, 58 gold medals, followed by Australia. Of course, for England, it's actually their best ever finish since 1986, which is really a huge one for them. So for the first time in 28 years, you actually have England surpassing Australia. Australia, of course, second, Canada third, and the host nation finished on 19 gold medal, 15 silver, and 19 bronze medal, 53 in all for them. India, of course, came close, well, 15, 30, 19, and 64 in total. For Nigeria, well, the best performance ever for me, although 1995 I know we had about 37 medals, but I'm looking at the gold medals and the kind of people that actually gave it to us when we are having a gold medal in the 100 meters, in the 200 meters, of course, in the long jump. To me, I think that's is what I'm taking away from this.
Yeah, definitely, and that makes Nigeria the highest ranked African team in
South Africa.
Okay, yeah, South Africa. That's
number
true.
one.
Okay, that's true. But then Nigeria is one of the best African sides
definitely.
in the Commonwealth Games. You know, the best performances 1994. Yeah, they had very close performance like that to Manchester 2002. But then this is the best performances. 1994 and 2002, and you have to look at the conditions, the factors that led to all these things, the fact that we did not have the best preparation.
I think we wouldn't want to dwell into that. I'm just happy with the fact that I'm actually reliving the golden moment for today. So, time for policy. Okay, well, that's all for the Commonwealth Games. What we actually wants you to enjoy. He actually said, Cosmos, he said your golden moment was when she was singing the national anthem, of course.
Yes,
almost
exactly.
right. Okay, let's relieve that. I won't end the Commonwealth Games segment here. And after that, of course, Serena Williams, well, she's back to anyways.
Adekoroye of Nigeria, the ever smiling, I'd say ever singing, but she isn't singing for once. But she is the gold medalist in the women's freestyle wrestling 53 kilo class. And my goodness, she was impressive in the final. What an athlete. Watch out for her in Rio. She has all the tools to be Olympic champion, that's for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Nigeria.
National anthem of Nigeria now.
Let's celebrate our Commonwealth Games.
Williams leads 5 games to 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your available
US Open is starting August 25th. Of course, she is actually showing that, well, she can still win a Grand Slam this year. 7-6, 6-3 over Angelique Kerber of Germany, of course, returning since the last time. That time I remember how she actually, went out, well, in a very, very, not a good fashion at Wimbledon. Of course, right now she's showing that she's back with the Stanford Classic for the 4th time she's winning it in her career. Good display by Serena Williams there. She's fully back.
Yeah, she's fully back, but then it has to be a difficult one. First set against Angelica Kerber, very, very tight ones.
Yeah,
she won 7-6, but then the second set, it was like something she was going to win, and some couple of bad serves from Angelica Kerber as well. So let's see if she's going to win the US Open. She actually went out bad, like you said, in the Wimbledon, in the single, and of course in the double with her sister.
She was actually ill.
Exactly. So let's just see if this one will rejuvenate that form that we know that Serena Williams usually has.
Okay, another tennis tournament is starting to the Rogers Cup, but will not be having Rafael Nadal. He will be the only top seed that will be missing. Of course, this one will definitely also set the pace for the US Open later this month. Writing off to golf now, Rory McIlroy. Well, sometimes, when you break up with someone, you find some things very difficult to come terms with. But for Rory McIlroy, he's back to world #1. And of course, he won the WGC championship in Ohio in the USA. And defending champion Tiger Woods, he withdrew from that tournament after suffering a back injury. That was in the final round for him. And of course, Sergio Garcia, this is the man who is yet to win a major, but he has been really, really good. He was leading by 3 shots as of yesterday, but overnight, well, it was really a sad one for Sergio Garcia. Of course, Rory McIlroy taking advantage of that, now ranked #1 for the 5th time, replacing Adam Scott, to actually head top honors for about 11 weeks. Well, that's all we have for the show. Cosmos, thank you so much for joining me.
Yeah, thank you very much for having me.
We'll just leave you with the pictures, of course, coming from the US, the WGC Cadillac, and of course the papers. Well, Jose Mourinho have actually said that Mikel Obi is still the anchor man at Chelsea. Just leave the papers with us. Thank you so much for being part of the show, and bye for now.